Hi, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Barbara Stafford, author of Eclectic Entertaining, 15 complete dinner party menus for busy people who like to cook. So what do you think of when you hear Valentine's Day? You think of chocolate, right? Okay, well, that's what we're going to make today, a chocolate lava cake. But we're going to make individual ones so that your guests can have their own little individual ramekin. And I like to do holiday themes, so we're going to use little heart-shaped ramekins today. Let's get started, and I'll go over the ingredients first. The first ingredient is cayenne pepper, the secret ingredient. Then we've got coconut flour, egg yolks that have been separated, and I've got the whites in here, butter, chocolate chips, sugar, and salt. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is melt the butter and the chocolate in my double boiler. Now, if you don't know what a double boiler is, let me show you. This I got from my grandmother, but I know you can still buy them these days. It's a little pot over boiling water in a bigger pot. And you could easily improvise if you don't have one or you can't find one. So let's put the butter in. And it's been sitting out, so it's a little bit soft, but you know what? It'll melt even faster that way. And let me tell you something else about a double boiler. This is great for just melting chocolate chips by themselves and dipping strawberries into them. And then what you would do after you've dipped the strawberries into the chocolate chips is put them on wax paper in the refrigerator for about an hour. So file that idea away because it's a really good one. Okay, so we're going to just let that melt. We're going to put salt in, and then I'm going to put the sugar in. And we do it until it's nice and thick.
Okay, you'll notice that I've taken the boiler off the top of the pan because the chocolate and butter have melted. You may be wondering, why am I using a double boiler instead of just doing it directly in the pan? Well, if it's not in direct contact with the stovetop, you have less of a chance of burning it, as long as you don't run out of water in the double boiler.
Bring the chocolate and the butter over here, and we're going to go ahead and add the secret ingredient, cayenne pepper. This is fun because you can have your guests guess what the ingredient is, and good luck to them if they can figure it out. And then a little coconut flour, which gives a really neat flavor that they also won't be able to identify. And guess what? That makes it gluten-free, doesn't it? Okay, so now we've got those two things mixed in pretty well. We're going to add the egg yolks and keep mixing so they mix in nicely and don't cook. There's nothing worse than an egg yolk that starts to get solid when it's mixed into something that's a little bit warm. All right. And then, last but not least, we're just going to fold this mixture into the egg whites and the sugar. I told you this was really easy. Here goes. I don't like to use the electric mixer for this. I want to just gently mix it in.
And we've made the egg whites not stiff, but just really thick using the electric mixer. Okay, so just keep doing this until everything is mixed in.
Okay, so let's take out our seasonal ramekins. If you have them, if you don't, that's fine too. Fill them about 2/3 of the way up. When it's all said and done, you're going to cover them with plastic wrap or else put them in an airtight container in the freezer for 4 hours at least. Overnight works too. And that works for me because then I get it done the day before.
I'm making a little bit of a mess, but that's okay because I can wipe off the sides before putting them in the freezer.
So you are going to end up with 12 4-ounce ramekins of chocolate. So if you actually don't need that many, make them, but then keep whatever number you don't need and keep them in the freezer for your next dinner party. Okay. Got my plastic container that I'm going to put them in, and I've got a freezer that'll work really well for this size. Gosh, aren't these guys little So cute, the little heart shapes. Put the lid on, pop it in the freezer for at least 4 hours overnight, like I said, and then you'll end up baking it at 325 for 30 minutes. Let it rest for 10 and then have at it. All right, we've taken the ramekins out of the freezer. They've been in for 4 hours. Now it's time to bake them. Oh, I can't wait. Let's get them organized in a larger baking dish because it'll make it a lot easier to put them in and out of the oven if you only have to carry one container and not more than one. So here they go for 30 minutes. Okay, the lava cakes are ready. Here they come. They've just baked for 30 minutes. We're going to take them out and put them on the counter for 10 minutes, and then we can dive in. All right, who's ready for the best part of the meal? The lava cakes are ready, and I'm going to ask my crew to come over and try them in just a second. And I enjoyed making them the night before, saved me time, stagger the preparation. That way you sit down for dinner, put your lava cakes in the oven. 30 minutes later, take them out, wait 10 minutes, and then the guests are ready to eat. So come on, guys, give them a try. I want to see what you think. And happy Valentine's Day.
Looks delicious.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Mmm.
You're so good.
I love the gooey center. So
Thank
good.
you. Can you taste the secret ingredient?
Love, right?
I do.
Love, absolutely.
Thank you for watching this episode. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Instagram at Eclectic Entertaining. Also, check out my website for more easy and elegant recipes.